you guys think he died from a drug overdose. You're wrong. There's a lot of y'all don't know.
Boom. Those 9 words landed like a grenade. In less than 5 seconds, Ali Lotti rewrote every headline the world had printed about Juice WRLD. Fans froze, comment sections detonated, reporters scrambled for facts they thought they already understood. If Ali is right and nobody knew Juice better, then the story we've repeated for years is the wrong story. His death isn't just a sad accident, it's a puzzle, and somewhere inside that puzzle is a villain who thought they'd never get caught. Spoiler, they did. This documentary isn't about repeating what went viral in December 2019. It's about stitching together every quiet warning, every overlooked confession, every legal twist, and showing you how a 21-year-old superstar was failed by silence, money, and one lethal decision. So remember Ali's sentence. Let it echo in your head while we rewind the clock. They said Juice WRLD had it all. Fame, money, a fan base that worshipped him like a god. They never saw the sleepless nights, the suitcases full of pills, the momentary highs that crashed into longer lows. They didn't see the kid who used cartoons to hide depression, the teen who drank cough syrup to fight nerves, the young man who joked about death because fear was louder than laughter.
Hi, my name's Turkey and I came to play.
The room cracked up. But here's the truth. When pain becomes comedy, the punchline is doing more damage than the crowd can hear. Juice turned a killer into a puppet, so the puppet felt harmless. Every laugh made the poison feel like a friend instead of an enemy. And the people filming on their phones kept the joke alive, because a viral moment feels safer than an honest one. Jarad Higgins wasn't celebrating addiction, he was coping with it. He had learned young that pretending something is funny makes it easier to swallow. And by 20 years old, swallowing felt normal.
You always had issues with drugs even before you started to get famous and rich?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was something that I was into early, low-key due to music. Cause like, I was a music head, so like in 6th grade, 7th grade, I'm hearing songs about sipping lean. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro.
Yeah.
So 11. 5th grade. Most of us were collecting game cards or begging for extra recess. Jarad was chasing a feeling that numbed the sting of divorce, bad grades, isolation. The first time he sipped cough syrup, anxiety melted. The second time, it felt necessary. By high school, he was freestyling over Chief Keef beats, selling mixtapes out of a backpack, and filling notebooks with lyrics about anxiety, heartbreak, and addictions nobody believed a teenager could understand. He became the friend who made everyone laugh at lunch and disappeared once the bell rang. If you saw him walk home alone with headphones in, you never guessed the playlist was half beats and half nightmares. Pain was the ghostwriting partner behind every bar he dropped. When he finally went viral on SoundCloud, the ghost followed him to LA. And fame, as always, invited new ghosts to dinner. Money, pressure, expectation, temptation. Suddenly the high from applause needed an encore, and pills were quick to volunteer. Sometimes the only person who hears the real cry for help is a mother. Carmela Wallace watched her son's streams soar past 1 billion and knew numbers can't heal trauma. So she called every day. She texted after every show. And Jarad, between club dates and studio marathons, started admitting, "Mom, I need to slow down."
You said that before his passing, he told you that he made the decision to get professional help.
He did.
Was he ready to go to rehab?
He sounded like it. And months before then, I say like in September, when I went to see him, he seemed like himself, you know, like my baby. We just had such a good time hanging out. I brought him one of his favorite sandwiches from Chicago. So we're just hanging out, and you know, he wasn't doing the lean anymore. I could tell it was a difference in him, that he wasn't doing the lean. I think he was still doing pills, but he told me he was ready to get help.
That spark of hope lit her up. She pictured him in a treatment center, scribbling lyrics in a journal, coming home healthy. But the industry calendar was full. Tours, features, interviews, photo shoots. Every delay felt small until December 8th arrived. Healing sometimes knocks at the door right before tragedy kicks it in. Juice WRLD's crew on tour looked huge. Managers, photographers, security, friends from Chicago. But he counted true friends on one hand, maybe less.
I don't got all my friends no more. Like, I could probably count my friends on one hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people switched up. A lot of people feel entitled. I don't owe nobody shit, man. Like, they not the ones writing my raps. You know what I'm saying? I'm the creative genius behind everything that I got going on. So, like, I don't owe nobody.
Money, complicates loyalty. Some wanted him sober, others wanted him in the studio, all wanted a seat on the jet. Imagine waking up in a mansion, hearing applause online, but feeling ghosted in your own living room. That loneliness can't be fixed with likes. Pills answered quicker than people. Even inside that silence, a few voices kept pushing. Rex Kudo, the producer layering those dark guitars under Juice's melodies, begged, "Take a break. Let's live to see the next album." ASAP Bari, never polite, posted a public warning. "This ain't cool. Stop before it stops you." But for every warning, 10 promoters waved a bigger check. Health doesn't fit neatly on a tour schedule, and rehab doesn't trend on TikTok. By the time warnings get louder than applause, it can be too late. December 8, 2019. Private jet from LA touches down at Chicago Midway just after sunrise. Inside the luggage hold, vacuum-sealed bricks of weed, duffels clinking with codeine, and loose Percocets rattling in plastic bags. Someone tipped the feds. Agents boarded, chaos flared. According to witnesses, Juice spotted the pills, panicked, and swallowed several at once. Swallowing meant no jail time, no headlines. Swallowing felt safer until it didn't. Minutes later, his body seized on the terminal floor.
Get all the phones close to me. Can we get a bag for you? Oh, I think I got one.
Medics fought for a pulse, fans fought disbelief online. The coroner's report printed 2 words: accidental overdose. Case closed, right? Except Ali's warning kept echoing, and detectives weren't satisfied.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. You guys think he died from a drug overdose. You're wrong. There's a lot of y'all don't know.
She never backed down. She cried on live streams, hinting that what happened December 7 could destroy reputations if she spoke. Jarad was scared, she said. People were pressuring him. Her tears weren't clickbait, they were a post-it note on the truth. Internet detectives needed no further invitation. They resurfaced an eerie 2017 tweet. "Get famous, shine a couple years, then fake my death." Fans plotted charts, hashtags trended, Juice is alive. Then came 2021. Alabama artist Clever, who opened for Juice on tour, dropped an album titled Crazy. Fans discovered the first letters of each song spelled Juice WRLD is alive. Screenshots flooded Twitter. Conspiracy videos hit 1 million views in a day. Clever stepped in. It's a tribute, an Easter egg. Juice lives through music. But hope is louder than evidence. For grieving fans, the idea of Juice hiding on an island felt better than the truth. Legends never die, they multiply. While theories thrived, a less romantic drama unfolded in court. Rock band Yellowcard claimed Lucid Dreams lifted melodies from the 2006 track Hollywood Died. They wanted $15 million. Juice's lawyers fought back. After he died, Yellowcard pressed on, earning a tidal wave of hate. By 2020, under heavy backlash, the band quietly withdrew. Lawsuit gone, bitterness remained. It proved one thing: even a lawsuit can chase you into the afterlife if your catalog is worth enough. January 2022 headlines announced a 9-figure deal. Opus Music Group had acquired the majority of Juice WRLD's publishing and future income streams. Investors celebrated, fans mourned. Then Lil Bibby, the man behind Grade A Productions, tweeted, "We sold nothing." How can a catalog sell if the label claims it didn't? Lawyers blame sub-publishing loopholes, estate reps stayed silent. One fact remained: Jarad's art was still making other people rich, and nobody could explain the contract trail in plain English. The overdose label satisfied tabloids, but federal investigators kept the case open. Pill bottles were tested, text messages were subpoenaed, flight manifests combed. The thread led back to one man, Henry Dean, part of Juice's traveling entourage. Dean supplied the counterfeit Percocets laced with fentanyl. In 2023, he pled guilty to distribution of a controlled substance, resulting in death. The judge read the sentence. Juice's mother read a statement. Justice can't revive a son, but it tells the world the death wasn't random, and Ali was never lying. Now the overdose headline has an asterisk. Juice WRLD didn't die simply because he used drugs. He died because someone he trusted handed him poison, and profit mattered more than friendship. Before the airport lights went dark, Juice told interviewers he wanted to inspire kids to tackle addiction head on. He planned the Live Free 999 Foundation, aiming to fund mental health programs in Chicago schools. His mother runs that foundation today. Every grant it gives whispers the same promise: let Jarad's pain save someone else. Juice's posthumous album Legends Never Die shattered streaming records, proving pain can sell but it can also heal. Each time Wishing Well climbs a chart, a teenager fighting depression finds an anthem. Each time Lucid Dreams spins on the radio, a parent finally asks their child how they really feel. Jarad Higgins left behind unreleased verses, unfinished artwork, and a roadmap of red flags we can't ignore. If the industry learns anything, let it be this: talent is priceless, but so is life. And if fans learn anything, let it be this: the strongest voice in a crowd is the one that says, I need help. Juice WRLD's story is bigger than numbers. It's a reminder that joy and pain often share the same stage, and only honesty can keep the curtain from falling too soon. 999 forever.